So basically, one of the guys, Andy Beckstoffer in Napa Valley, he owns some of the most coveted land there for growing Cabernet Sauvignon, which this wine is. And he only sells grapes to wine producers. He doesn't want to make the wine. He doesn't think there's enough money in it. But there's a Frenchman, Jonathan Malthus, who makes a lot of wine in Bordeaux, one of the famed regions for red blends, and he wanted to make a Napa project. So he came over here, but he grew up listening to American radio, American rock and roll, and so he decided to name every single wine he made for the Napa project, which is called World's End. He named it all after his favorite artist's songs. So this is actually named after the song If 6 Was 9 by Jimmy Hendrix.
Oh, yeah.
So that is the reference.
Y'all don't call yourself Jimi Hendrix fans.
Without knowing that.
Spotify it, listen to it, buy a bottle, drink it while you're listening to it. It's a good time. But anyways, about the wine, like I said, we got a French producer who's really well known for his projects in France. He came over here. He was already buddies with Andy Beckstoffer, who's famous for those grapes and for that land. And so Andy helped him pick out the right grapes for this wine, for making the best Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley. And of course, being a Frenchman, Jonathan Malthus decided to sneak in a little bit of Merlot. So if you don't know this, you can make a wine in the US and you can make it set at least 75% of one grape, and you can call it just that grape. So this is considered a Cabernet Sauvignon, but there's a hint of Merlot in there, probably like no more than 10%. And I find that it does, if you're a fan of cabs, it helps make it just a little bit more silky, because if you know your cabs, they're very tannic, very grippy, so you get that like chalkiness in the cheeks. You're gonna get some of that, which if you enjoy it, it's really good on this cab, but the Merlot helps it go down a little bit smoother, enhance those more red fruit notes versus the kind of spices and darker fruit notes that you can get from a cab normally. That's all still there, but you've got kind of a wider range because you cut it a little bit with that Merlot. So I really highly recommend this. Normally these bottles go for, like bottles from his project, Jonathan Malthus and Andy Beckstoffer. Their bottles go for $100+. It is under that price here because we got the connection. So if you want to try a fantastic cab that you should be paying way more for, you should buy a bottle here while you can. If 6 was 9. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you.